Back for the last session of the day to talk about cloud services. I think this session is great because I think all three of the four companies have some sort of, they're like the metaphor company. So we have Mint for cloud computing and Facebook for data and Twitter for systems management, right? So cloud, and I think you guys actually need to come up with some sort of a metaphor to describe yourself. That would be helpful going forward. But introduce the judges. We have Bishnu Nayak from AT&T. We have Jason Hoffman from Joyent and Ariel Seitlin from Netflix. And so just remember, vote after the session this time. I'll remind you again. And so we're going to get started here with... Oh, yeah. See, I forget this stuff every time. So we'll start with Vishnu if you want to...
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vishnu Nayak. I'm from AT&T. I'm the Chief IT Architect. Right now, looking after the cloud services, applications, and platform strategy for AT&T, and also the AT&T Developer Program as well.
I'm Jason Hoffman, founder and CTO at Joyent.
Hi, everybody. My name is Ariel Seitlin. I run the cloud services team at Netflix, and in kind of a nutshell, what that team's responsible for is making Netflix successful in the cloud. So working with Amazon and building a lot of different cloud components that we use internally. My team also builds the Cats Monkey and some of the other monkeys that you may have heard about.
All right, so we'll start with our first presenter, J.R. Storment from Cloudability.
Did you guys all sign NDAs before? Thank you. Hi, I'm J.R. Storment, one of the co-founders of Cloudability. So we make cloud cost management simple. And we do this by bringing all your costs together into one place and showing you where you're wasting money. So the cloud today is a complicated place. We believe it should be simple. It should be simple to see where you're spending dollars. It should be simple to see where the waste is going. The reality is you get bills from all kinds of different providers in all kinds of different formats, and it's not always clear where the money is and where the waste is. We make this easy. So I wanted to tell you a story about two companies, one large and one small. So the first, meet John Boutel, CTO of SlideShare. Now, John manages his cloud costs very carefully, but before becoming a Cloudability customer, he did it with one of these. Now, Microsoft Excel is our biggest competitor. In fact, John used to pay someone every day to log into all his services, download the costs, and put them into a big, ugly, complex spreadsheet. So this worked fine for a while until one day, something unexpected happened. So on a Thursday, John fired up 50 extra servers on the cloud to do some load testing. All of a sudden, his whole team got pulled off to deal with an unrelated crisis. Now, they ended up pulling an all-nighter, and on Friday afternoon, they finally all went home for the weekend, leaving those servers running. It wasn't until Monday they came back and realized the mistake. The cost to run those 50 servers for those 3 days was $5,000. And let me show you how we solve this problem for John now. So every day, John gets an email that tells him how much he's spending on the cloud and notifies him of any spikes as they happen. If he spots a problem, he can log into our dashboard where he gets a deeper insight into his spending and a breakdown across all of his accounts. From there, John can then set budget alerts that notify the right person in the organization before any spikes get out of hand. So next, John can use our optimizer, where we make actionable recommendations about where he can save money by eliminating over-provisioned resources. So the next person in the story is Jason Fuller. He's the cloud service director for Pegasystems, a large public company. Now, Jason manages over 170 different cloud accounts in 25 departments all around the world. Now, before Cloudability, all cloud spend reporting had to go through Jason's team manually. This took a lot of time. So now, each department head gets their own view into their cloud spending, complete with daily emails, budget alerts, and reports, while the CEO gets a master view into his entire cloud business in real time. So let me show you Cloudability's Tribes feature. So when a new user joins Cloudability who looks like they're a part of Pega, we invite them to join the tribe. This makes Jason happy because he can now segment all the spending from all those different users into different departments. And the end users are also happy because they no longer have to give their passwords to IT, yet they still have someone watching their back. So this story is really about these two guys. On one hand, John, an uber technical CTO at a startup. On the other hand, Jason, also uber technical cloud service delivery guy. Now, both of these uber technical guys had problems managing their cloud services. So Forbes says 4 out of 5 businesses are moving to the cloud, and spending is exploding. The problem is 4 out of 5 businesses are not going to have someone as cloudy or as technical as Jason or John to manage their spending. Now, we're talking about financial control of billions of dollars of cloud services. This is a bit of a problem. So we want to be an essential next step in the evolution of the cloud by making all this cloud cost management simple. Because we believe that there's just too much money on the table for the cloud to move forward without a tool like this. So our model, if you're just getting started on the cloud, Cloudability is totally free. Above that, we offer an SMB version, starts at around $49 a month. For bigger companies, we offer an enterprise edition with features like Cloudability Tribes that gives them complete spending visibility. Finally, a partner edition that service providers themselves can give to their customers to eliminate accidental overspending. So since we launched 5 months ago, we've seen some great traction. Now it's almost 3,000 companies who are using the platform in 80 countries, including a number of the Global 2000 who we've signed contracts with. So these companies are managing now almost $70 million of cloud spending. And this is really just the beginning. We want to get this tool into the hands of every cloud business user on the planet. And this month, we made a big announcement as a step toward that goal. Rackspace is going to be giving Cloudability to every one of their 175,000 customers. So, and we're not stopping there. We have partnerships with a number of other cloud service providers, so expect more announcements like that soon. So the 3 co-founders have all worked together before. We've been lifelong entrepreneurs, building on the cloud for years, with multiple exits between us. In December, we raised a $1.2 million seed round led by some great investors. So thanks to that investment, we've now built a team of 9 based in cloudy Portland, Oregon, and we have a clear path to profitability this year. So we're looking for growth partners. If you want to help bring simplicity to cloud cost management for every cloudy business on the planet, we want to talk. Thank you.
All right. You said 7.5 minutes. You finished in like 5.5.
I told you I was going to rush through it.
That's pretty impressive.